Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Daz Reacts, and today I am reacting to some more George Carlin, and this is 7 words that you can't say on TV. And I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling better. I feel like my cold's gone. I feel like I'm over it, and I'm ready to react. I'm ready to laugh. And George usually gets me thinking more than he does laughing, although he does make me laugh as well. But it's usually what he says that I just sit there and think, oh. That's basically how I go. But I'm looking forward to this. I hope you enjoy it. If there's anything you want me to react to, let me know in the comments down below, and I will get round to doing it. And I will get round to doing it. Every single request that I've got is on a list, and if you've requested something and you're waiting for it, believe me, it is coming. It's either recorded and scheduled, or I'm waiting to record it. But believe me, it will come. But I'm looking forward to this. Let's get into this. I hope you enjoy it. I hope I enjoy it. To be fair.
Sometimes, well, hell yeah. Sometimes it's okay, but not all the time. And they're the only words that seem to have that restriction. I mean, there are a lot of words you can say whenever you want, you know. Pneumonia! Nobody gives you a lot of... All right, you can't yell it in the hospital a great deal, but what the hell? There are words that you can say, no problem. Topography! No one has ever gone to jail for screaming topography. But there are some words that you can go to jail for. There are some words that we just have decided we will not say all the time. Sometimes, okay. If you're running through the jungle chasing somebody that we're at war with, you can holler them. If you're shooting a criminal, it's okay. It's the all-American thing. Dirty fucking crook. But if you're with the bishop's wife at lunch, it's better not to ask for the goddamn lettuce. You know what I mean? It's just like we've decided there'll be some words we won't say all the time. And I was just trying to find out which words they were. For sure, all of them. I wanted a list. Because nobody gives you a list. That's the problem. They don't give you a list. Wouldn't you think it'd be normal if they didn't want you to say something to tell you what it is? Nobody even tells you when you're a kid what the words are that you're supposed to avoid. You have to say them to find out which ones they are. Shit! Oh, fuck! That's two. Oh, Ma, that's enough trial and error, huh?
Do you know what? Honestly, as kids, I remember. I don't remember the first time that I cursed in front of my parents or even at all. But obviously, I can say for my daughter, and she's 6 now, and I think she was about 4 years old. And honestly, I will never forget it. She was sitting there, and I swear, I'm not gonna lie, I do swear now and then, and like I try not to as much around my daughter, but I do have a tendency, especially if I'm in the car and it's road rage and things like that. And even she'll look at me at times like, oh, I can't believe you just said that. But I remember she was about 4 years old, and she was trying to do something. It was like a little puzzle thing where you had to connect the pieces together. It wasn't a puzzle, it was like a puzzle, and you had to connect all the pieces together. And she couldn't get it in, and she couldn't get it to connect. And out of nowhere, like the house was quiet. It was just me, her, and the missus sitting there. And then all of a sudden, she's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Like, I just looked at my wife, and she looked at me. It's like, and it's. I don't know about everyone else. Like, it's the case that, like, with us, it was. Do we tell her off? Do we tell her it's not nice to say? It's a naughty word. We started laughing. We couldn't help it, and then she started laughing as well because she didn't know what the hell she'd just done. And then the conversation came later. It was like, you can't say that. There's a naughty word. But yeah, just out of the blue, that was that was the first time my daughter swore, and the last up until now that I've heard.
Oh, fuck! That's two. Oh, Ma, that's enough trial and error, huh? Please, Ma, give me a list, huh? All right, you're 6 years old now, and here's the list of words your dad and I don't ever want to hear you say. Oh, hey, thanks, Ma. Boy, that's gonna save me an ass kicking or two. Yeah, you never know what's gonna be on the list. Because it's always somebody else's list. You didn't make that up. Somebody told you that shit. They told you, better not say that. So you gotta, and you don't know what's gonna be on their list. God, people's lists even change from day to day. Some people on Friday night got a list, you know, not about 2 or 3 words. Sunday morning, goddamn, there's 27 words on it. These are the same people 2 days later, different list. So you got to kind of watch out what you're going to believe from them. The trouble is, I was trying to find out what these words might be, and I wanted to know the ones that you could never say on television. I mean the filthy words that are always filthy. There are a lot of these little two-way, double entendre words that have two meanings, words that are okay part of the time. I call them like part-time filth. Some of these words, they're only 50% dirty. You have words like ass. Ass is hardly even a dirty word anymore, but it has a few meanings that you can't say on television. That's what I was talking about. What can you say on television? That's another one of those places where we can't use these words all the time. But some of them are all right some of the time. Ass is all right on television. You can say on television things like, well, you've made a perfect ass of yourself tonight. But you can't say, hey, let's go get some ass.
It is. It's a double entendre. It's the meaning of what it is.
Bitch. Bitch is another word like that. Same kind of word. It's only dirty part of the time. Depends on what you mean by bitch. You might be the lady from the San Diego Zoo visiting one of the Tonight shows, and you might just have a bunch of little canines with you there. One of them is a female. You say, there's the bitch, Johnny, and it's okay, fine. Just don't refer to the singer the same way. That's all. Is that bitch going to do another number? Yes. Animals are fine on those two-way words, and that's it. That's what I was trying to find. The words that were always dirty, not just part of the time, but completely filth. Well, in looking for these words, I kept finding new categories. We have so many ways of describing these dirty words. Well, we have more ways to describe dirty words than we actually have dirty words. That seems a little strange to me. It seems to indicate that somebody was awfully interested in these words. They kept referring to them. They called them bad words, dirty, filthy, foul, vile, vulgar, coarse, in poor taste, unseemly, street talk, gutter talk, locker room language, barracks talk, bawdy, naughty, saucy, raunchy, rude, crude, lewd, lascivious, indecent, profane, obscene, blue, off-color, risque, suggestive, cursing, cussing, swearing, and all I could think of was shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. That's all I had. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. That was my original list. I knew it wasn't complete, but it was a starter set, you know? Shit, piss, fuck. Yes, WBAI is the one who played them. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. Now, that was the original list. We've added a few words since then. We've added fart, turd, and twat.
Okay, here's the thing in the UK, like, tit is not really a dirty word. Obviously, we say, like, for women, like, women have got tits, but we also use tit as a way, like we'll say to kids, like, they'll be acting stupid, like, oh, stop being a tit, or, like my daughter will, like, she'll have a meltdown over the stupidest things, like, oh, stop being a tit. Like, it's better than calling her a twat, basically, or even stupid and things like that. So you'll turn around and say, oh, stop being a tit. Get up, come on. So, yeah, I don't know what the meaning of that is in America, how it's used and that, but here it's, tits is a pair of tits, breast, but you can actually use the phrase, like, stop being a tit, and it's not really seen as a dirty word or risque.
AI is the one who played them. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. Now, that was the original list. We've added a few words since then. We've added fart, turd, and twat. And I know there are some other words that many of you are wondering about, why they haven't been considered, why they haven't shown up on the list thus far. We're looking at them all very closely. Some of your favorites might make the list this year. Asshole, ball bag, hard-on, piss hard, blue balls, taint, nookie, snatch, box, pussy, pecker, peckerhead, pecker tracks, jism, joint, Donecker, dork, poontang, cornhole, and dingleberry. Dingleberry, a very popular word. And to my way of thinking, dingleberry, a rather innocent-sounding word. Dingleberry sounds Christmassy to me, you know. Let's put one on the tree, Dad.
I feel like there was more to that. I don't know. I feel like there should have been. I feel like there should have been more to that than there actually was. But I enjoy George Carlin. I like his way of thinking. I did notice in this that the cameraman couldn't keep up with him. The videos that I've watched of George Carlin at the moment, he's been older than he is here. So this is some of his content from when he was younger. But he's a lot more animated now, like in these videos, than when he's older. So like a lot more head movements and hand movements. And I noticed the cameraman couldn't really keep up with him. But I like his insight, I really do, and I like his way of thinking, and it's just something that every time I watch him, that I do a lot of reaction videos where I stop and start, stop and start, stop and start, and because I've got a lot of things to say and things like that, and it's not that I haven't got a lot of things to say with him, it's just that I find him so fascinating that all I want to do is listen to him because it's all new to me. I've never seen it before, so yeah, so you can expect to see a lot more George Carlin on the channel. Honestly, if I had my way, there's so many of his to do. I'd upload a George Carlin video every single day, but there's other ones to do as well around it, so like we will get around to doing a lot more eventually. But guys, listen, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I will be uploading daily, and like I said at the beginning of the video, if there's anything you want me to react to, let me know in the comments down below and I will get around to doing it. And until the next one, take it easy, have a nice day, buongiorno, peace out.